In the making of this series, I have learned a tremendous amount about Takeshi's Challenge, but I couldn't find a place to mention a lot of this information. So this episode is for all those tidbits, which there are many of. There were some other lines of dialogue that provided general hints for the game rather than how to progress.
If you die, then 3 times. In gold, they have the choicest sake.
One is a vague clue for the revive trick, and the other indicates the tequila at Bar Gold heals you.
Be quiet in the pachinko parlor.
The other couple of dialogues is a hint for spamming the microphone while playing in the pachinko parlor, which indicates to me that obtaining the shamisen and learning to play it were not supposed to be optional, but are due to an oversight. Thank God. The pachinko parlor is uniquely frustrating in that you can't just hold down the button to launch your balls, even with a turbo button. This is because the launch power is determined by how long you hold the button. This means you have to press the A button 100 times. If you hold the button for too long, it will take longer to fall, and it will then have a chance to give you more balls, compounding the need for quick and short presses by mashing. It's a remarkably subtle way of toying with the player. I'd be impressed if it wasn't so painful.
The daikon route is cheap.
I don't know what this line could mean. I don't even have a guess. Let me know your theories. Also, there are another 3 lines of special dialogue at these particular memory addresses that have yet to be documented. I was unable to look at the code myself because I am dumb caveman, but maybe you smarter viewers can tell me what they say, and I can put it in a pinned comment. My first video was actually pointless. If you throw 30,720 punches on the title screen, you can get warped to the final level of the game. That's over 8 hours of mashing A. This means that Takeshi's Challenge is so easy, a paperweight could beat it. Pausing doesn't just despawn enemies, it impacts all entities. So you can erase bullets or your latest bonus from work. It also refreshes stores, allowing you to buy something else without leaving and re-entering. You're welcome, speedrunners. Feelin' frisky? Grab a porno mag from the bookstore. If that's not your style, you can purchase Das Kapitel, a fake treasure map, a dieting book, or Takeshi's autograph. Sitting in the 4th chair in the movie theater will cause you to drop your money. This tends to be around 50,000 yen. Oops. Sitting anywhere else just makes you exclaim, "This film sucks." In the barbershop, you can pay to get a life-changing haircut, because they accidentally cut your face, dealing 32 damage. This can kill you, and no, you won't get a refund, even if it does. You can also get a perm and dye your hair, but the detail must be really fine, because I can't see a difference. If you choose to stare at the treasure map, your controls are locked. Over about 5 hours, a few Easter eggs will appear. After the first hour, a message that reads,
That brings us to the end of today's broadcast.
Appears, and a few seconds later, the screen goes dark. After 3 hours, a TV test pattern appears with no dialogue. An hour after that, it reads,
Good morning.
And you regain control of the salary man and the karaoke snack. This wasn't a rare feature at the time, but for those curious, the endgame option just softlocks you, telling you to turn off the console. I never understood the purpose of this in games. Usually, passwords don't remember your location and just put you at the start of an area. Well, there's a caveat to this, as you can see from my footage. Huh. Okay. An observant player can exploit this behavior of passwords to escape a native's hut without consequence. There are 3 other songs you can sing at the karaoke bar in addition to Rain of Tears. They are Okinawa Yunta, Cat Experience, and Hato Popo. Okinawa Yunta can be sung instead of Rain of Tears, while the others have to be encores to count towards the streak. Trying to sing any of the 21 other songs results in the dialogue,
Sorry, we don't have that.
With all 5 traditional songs being unavailable. In Japanese, there aren't any lowercase or uppercase letters. There are, however, a lot more characters. So the English translation adds lowercase letters for the explicit purpose of having enough characters for the password screen. Although not all lowercase letters are there, like L, U, V, Y, or O, which meant I had to draw them myself for the thumbnails. Opening the inventory cancels the momentum of your jump, causing you to fall straight down. This is mostly useless, but it's handy when trying to scale the mountain at the end of the game. You can actually land on any of the islands you see in the shmup section. Most of them are a trap, with some even containing native huts to lock yourself in. However, the third island is very special. For one, it uses this nice blue color palette. It is also the only island to contain a shrine like the fourth one does. And if you enter it, you will be unable to talk to the sage inside. But once you exit, you will emerge from the first shrine you see on the fourth island, allowing you to skip the last stretch of the shmup section and bypass one of the trips through the jungle on the island. Crouching is a useful tool in the earlier sections of the game because enemies can't hit you if you're squatting. Eventually, most enemies will wander off if you do it for long enough, allowing you to get by unscathed. This is necessary as enemies can still hit you while jumping. Naturally, crouching is useless against animals, monsters, and children due to their small size. After obtaining the gun, you can crouch and shoot simultaneously. Withdrawing money from the bank in the South Pacific does nothing. So if you didn't withdraw money from the Japanese bank before leaving, then you will need to gamble at the casino to make more cash. This isn't a run ender since you can save scum with passwords for infinite cash, but it's quite tedious. You've all been dying to know what's in the Grilled Mormon store. Alcohol. Lots and lots of alcohol. This explains a lot, honestly. Learning Hintabo is completely useless. Not only are your choices not scrambled, but you can actually translate the text yourself. It's scrambled via a SEIZURE cipher with a key of +1, so just move each letter back in the alphabet by 1. It's way easier to just learn Hintabo in-game, but it's neat it's not total gibberish. I imagine this is done to save memory rather than be a cool detail, but take that with a grain of salt, I'm no programmer. There's allegedly 3 other secret hearts in addition to the one found in the jungle. The heart in the treasure cave is on the last floor. Press down where you spawn in to make it spawn. Again, maybe you viewers can figure it out. I've spent too much time on these dumb videos of this dumb game. On the shmup section, if you fire a bullet when an enemy is on top of its spawn point, then the bullet will pierce them, allowing you to hit a second enemy, or end up defenseless for even longer. This is because there's a 1 bullet limit on the screen. Keep it in mind, and it can be a blessing rather than a curse. Speaking of the shmup section, have you wondered what lies beyond the fourth island? Well, let's find out together. Oh, a new enemy? That's neat. Wonder why it's a plane though. And there's an awful lot of them. Wait, what? What? No! You cannot land anywhere from what I could tell. If the planes don't get you, the gargantuan mountain will. There's a chunk of unused content for the game, such as a game over screen of prison cells, and some assets suggest that more was initially planned for the game's ending. Check out the Cutting Room Floors page for more info. I'm trying to avoid stealing everything from it, plus it's a good read. Do note, it is technically a not safe for work article. Some of that unused content involves some creatively placed 3 pixels. Can we just appreciate the amount of profanity in this game? It is so funny to see from such an early video game. We can even say it ourselves to an NPC, an authority figure no less. Or have our own kids curse us out. We must be a great dad. I can tell, because they can beat us to death too. We can also just gun down NPCs like in Grand Theft Auto, which wouldn't be released until November 28th, 1997. You can call TAKESHI'S Challenge a bad game all you like, but you gotta admit, it did a lot of firsts. Not all of them good, but they are firsts. Huh? How am I planning on making a 4-part? Well, because this game has a mobile port. Not only that, but it has exclusive content. Until then, I'll have my work cut out for me, because where I'm going, there ain't save states. But there are touch controls. Welcome to the outro. Once this 4-part series is done, I plan on releasing them in a big bundle with corrections and other improvements. So let me know if there's some other fun facts I could add to this video. As always, give me your money on Ko-fi so I can eat, and regardless, have a good day or night, viewer.